I'm back. What's going on, Apollo Nation? Your boy here, Apollo from Down, Down, Up, Up. Good to say that intro again. It has been a while, hasn't it? I just want to say thank you guys for the support since I stopped, left, whatever. Like I said in the last video, I'm not done with YouTube, but I am taking a small sabbatical. But I am not missing Wrestlemania predictions. That's right. I'm going to be discussing what I believe is going to happen at Wrestlemania standing now on a Sunday morning. Um, it should be a great show. I'm really, really looking forward to it. The Hall of Fame was great. I enjoyed all the speeches. Obviously, some of them went a little bit. NXT Takeover. So Drew Galloway is back in WWE, and he's officially signed with NXT. Wow, I was so happy to see him there. That was awesome. Obviously, it's going to be Drew McIntyre, but name, I don't care. The wrestler is amazing. I've seen what he's been doing in WCPW for the past few months. He's been tearing it up, is what he's been doing, son. He's got this. And I really am looking forward to Rude versus Galloway. No offense, if anyone's like confused, Drew Galloway is his indie name. I prefer that name than McIntyre. I like don't get confused at all. That's basically what I'm gonna describe it. I want Rude versus Galloway, NXT Takeover Brooklyn 3. That is what I want. Anyway, I'll get a little bit comfortable before I give my WrestleMania predictions. Again, thank you guys for all the great support on YouTube since I've been gone. I really appreciate it. I've just been busy with a lot of things, including college, and obviously other things. Wow, this lighting is really bad in here. I'm sorry if this isn't going to look too good. Hopefully, it'll be fixed a little bit, but dang, this is bad. Anyway, got my wonderful support right here. Let's kick it. Okay, so for WrestleMania 33 in no order really. Just I just wrote my predictions down really quick in no order. First, we have the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I see it going two ways. Either A, Braun Strowman wins. Simple as that. And it doesn't even need to be that long. Like, he could just dominate, kick, booty, get everyone out. Like, that's kind of what I see happening. We'll see, though. Because it's on the pre-show, right? Like, the expectations lower. Same as when Big Show won at WrestleMania 31. It was on the pre-show. But both times it's been on the main show. Cesaro shocked the world. Corbin got the win. Saw it coming, but it was still freaking great. Um, so yeah, I see Braun Strowman winning it just straight up. Boom, get everyone out in like less than 10 minutes. Or I see Plan B, get a surprise to win it. If you really want to, again, maybe someone from NXT. I heard they'd add one of my favorites, Big Damo, who WWE fans might know as Killian Dane, I think. If I'm right, I deserve an award for that because I do not watch NXT as much as I used to these days. But he's Big Damo. He's great. I love him. I loved him in WCW. I loved him on the Indies. Hey, he could shock us, right? WWE made an official announcement that he's in. Also, I think there's one of the new Chinese wrestlers from the Performance Center debuting, and hopefully some other surprises. So we'll see where it goes. So there's my prediction. It's either going to be a big surprise or just Braun Strowman. There we go. Next, we have the Cruiserweight Championship match on the kickoff. King Neville, who has saved this division, in my opinion, versus Austin Aries. It's going to be great to see Austin Aries wrestle at WrestleMania. Even though it's the kickoff, he's going to steal the show. I know it. He's awesome. I was really disappointed when he was injured in NXT because I was really enjoying his run. Um, but I do have King Neville for this match. As everyone really keeps saying it in a smarky way, hold it for a year. Hold it for a year. He should hold it for longer than this. Neville's doing great. No offense, Aries. Aries might take it to payback for all we know, but I'm going to stick with Neville. I think Neville's going to keep the Cruiserweight Championship. Next, we have the SmackDown Live Women's Championship in a open match, I guess. So far, I think we have six. The entire division of the SmackDown Women's roster, which I know the fans, including myself, kind of showed our support for them, and now they've been moved to the main show, which is really nice. Really nice to see that WWE did that because I hope it can be a good match. In the end, their division is a lot more stronger than Raw because Raw, it's basically only four people. SmackDown, they're kicking it. Like, they're doing great right now. For the match, however, I'm again going the two ways here. I have either Naomi, which it is weird they made her return on SmackDown, but what are you gonna do, right? Anyway, I have her winning it, or surprise, which could be Kelly Kelly. Um, Kelly, Summer Rae, like something, someone just comes out and is like, oh, whoa, what, who is this? Seriously? I haven't seen her in like forever. So it could be Naomi or a surprise. I don't see any of the other women winning it. Just my opinion. Next we have the phenomenal AJ Styles versus the phenomenal Shane McMahon, as this promo kind of just shouted out to himself. It was like, oh yeah, whenever I fight anyone, I bring out the best in them. Which, when you think about it, is kind of true. I've enjoyed his match with Angle, Kane, um, Undertaker. It was okay. Uh, there's more. It's just I'm just thinking, I enjoyed the Steve Blackman match at SummerSlam in 2000, as well as his match with X-Pac at WrestleMania. I kind of like Shane's matches. I'm one of those people that like it, but hey, not everyone likes it. Everyone has their taste. Anyway, I of course have the phenomenal AJ Styles. I think if he loses, it will be mental. But we're gonna see what happens, right? Maybe Shane will turn heel and Styles turn face, do the double turn. It would be weird, but I can kind of see it happening, but I am going with AJ at this moment. Next, we have the mixed tag team match, the match where I officially stated before any of the build happened. This match is going to have the greatest build, but the worst ending. And I believe I'm right. I am going with John Cena and Nikki Bella, which is a shame because I'd really love Miz and Maurice to steal it. Oh, that would be great. I don't see it happening though. And to everyone thinking that John Cena is going to propose to Nikki Bella after the match, I actually don't see that happening. I really don't see that happening. Um, because they're just going to win, good feel moment for the crowd, and then that's it. That's all I see. I'm not putting my expectations even higher to that. No, I don't see it happening. Um, oh, I think that's it for that point. Yeah, I hope Miz and Maurice can bounce back from it though. And if they win, good job, Miz, you're great. But I do have Cena and Nikki. Moving on, we have the triple threat uh, tag team ladder match for the Raw Tag Team Championships. I'm looking forward to this. I do not believe this. Excuse me, my tongue. It's Sunday morning. It's not awake. I do not believe that the Hardys will be at WrestleMania, so I'm not shouting for a surprise. I think it's going to stick. I think WWE is going to stick with a straight up triple threat for the tag team titles. The Club versus Enzo and Cass versus Sheamus and Cesaro. I do have Enzo and Cass. I think it's about time WWE does give it to them. But what I do think would be really humorous if they give them the win and they have them lose it the next night for a title change. I know that sounds so bad, right? Because there's still some really hardcore fans out there for Enzo and Cass waiting for them to win the big one. But can you imagine the heat? Whew, that'd be funny. That'd be really funny, especially if the Hardys were the ones to beat them Raw. But we'll see, right? We'll see. That's my prediction. Though. I think Enzo and Cass are going to win the match, and it should be really good. I'm looking forward to some of those spots. Excuse me. Next, we have the Intercontinental Championship: Baron Corbin versus Dean Ambrose. I wouldn't be surprised if they moved it to the pre-show, but we'll see what happens. Um, I hope not, though. I hope not. I'm looking forward to this match. I do have Baron Corbin winning the Intercontinental Championship. He has really survived his run after the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, going through the whole 3-4 month rivalry with Dolph Ziggler. I think it was 3 months, maybe less than three, but still, way too long, horrendously long. And of course, Apollo Crews, Jack Swagger, Kalisto. He went through like the whole tearing it down. Then he eliminates Strowman. He looks great in the Chamber. And now hopefully he gets to be 2-0 at WrestleMania and wins the Intercontinental Championship. Go Corbin! I'm rooting for you all the way, man. Dean, you're great, but the IC title, you've destroyed what Miz created it to be again, and it's really sad to see that. It's not Dean's fault though. I'm not shouting out. I love Dean Ambrose. I hate what WWE are doing with him and the belt. Simple as that. Next we have Seth Rollins versus Triple H. Will we see Finn Balor and Samoa Joe interfere? I will be really annoyed if we don't. Joe doesn't even have a WrestleMania opponent. That still ticks me off. And they didn't even give Finn a return beforehand, so obviously he's not getting a match. Or will he? Who knows what WWE has in surprise for us, but hopefully both of them interfere. Seth Rollins wins. I'm trying not to go on too much about rivalries here. I just want to get my predictions straight up. So sorry if you guys are expecting me like go down the road and everything with it. But I do have Seth Rollins beating Triple H. I think it'd be mental if they didn't, unless they had some serious long-term plans going into the summer. And when I say serious, I mean Triple H wrestling on Raw kind of serious. Next we have the Fatal 4-Way Elimination match for the Raw Women's Championship. Sasha Banks versus Bayley versus Nia Jax versus Charlotte. I have Sasha Banks. I think they are going to be doing the small heel turn, maybe similar to what Asuka did at Takeover. I was a little bit surprised, especially when the match ended with just a kick to the head. Like, that was quite disappointing. But it didn't really surprise me too much. Anyway, I do have Sasha winning it. And hopefully we're going to stop the hot potato thing for a bit, and she keeps it till at least SummerSlam, but we'll see. As in, I do think she will either turn full heel at Mania or just a slow heel. Like, maybe she'll hit Bayley with the belt in the end. I'm not too sure. We'll see what happens. Next, we have the big dog, Roman Reigns, versus the big dog, The Undertaker. The battle of whose yard this truly is. Out of respect, I'm going with The Undertaker. I know either three things are going to happen. Taker wins clean. Uh, Roman wins clean, and that'd be the worst option, especially depending on where this match is in the card. Or Roman finally turns heel and cheats to beat The Undertaker. We'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. But out of respect, I'm going with The Undertaker. I could just try to look at this more logically, but Undertaker, I'm with you. I was with you last year. I don't know why so many people thought Shane were going to beat you. This is WrestleMania still. You lost to one guy, and it was a beast. You're not going to lose to a McMahon. And just like I said, Undertaker won last year. I really hope Undertaker wins this year. I really hope he has one more Mania left in him just for next year. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Next we have the United States Championship match, and in my opinion, this is going to be the greatest United States Championship match in WrestleMania history. Kevin Owens versus the champion Chris Jericho. You guys know the whole story between them. Oh, what a build! What a build! It was so much fun with those two. But it's not for the Universal title. Lesnar wanted more out of it, right? Hey, I'm going to put over Goldberg, but now I want a title. Give me a title. That's right, then. Do what I say. No, I'm kidding. But it's for the U.S. title. It should still be good. And I have Kevin Owens. I don't see Jericho winning it. All the same reasons as everyone else. He's going away with Fozzy in another month, I think. So, Kevin Owens, U.S. champion. This is something I think I would have preferred to see in 2015. I was rooting for Owens all the way at Battleground 2015 against Cena. Damn, that was good. Anyway, next we have the WWE Championship, Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton. My prediction, I see Bray Wyatt winning with the help of his now returned original Wyatt family. Rowan Harper side back with Bray. It would be a great WrestleMania good feel moment. And I know some of the smarts are thinking it's going to be the family, but on Randy Orton's side. That would be weird. And at this point, it makes no sense. So I'm sticking with Bray winning and the family getting back together. And of course, last but not least, give respect where it's due. We have the Universal Championship match. Brock Lesnar versus the champion Bill Goldberg. Still can't believe Goldberg's champion this time of year. But you know what's funny? As mad as some people are, like, it's WrestleMania now. Goldberg is. I am rooting for Brock Lesnar. I'm putting my money on Brock Lesnar. But, like, it didn't last as long as I thought, right? Goldberg hasn't even been champion a whole month when you look at a calendar. So, don't complain too much. And yeah, WWE, whatever you want to think, the part-timers are really working these days. Again, this is just my opinion. You guys have all your opinions. You're great. You're wonderful. You're the fans. You make this world their world. Like, but I do have Brock Lesnar. I have Brock Lesnar winning. And you know the funny thing is, just for a joke, I'm going to throw my time for the match as a prediction. 7 minutes and 42 seconds. I know that sounds really weird. I'm not going to explain where I thought of it. 7 minutes, 42 seconds. That's all I have. I see some near falls in the beginning, maybe some spears, F5, stuff like that. But then I see Brock Lesnar kind of doing what he did to Randy at SummerSlam. Like, not the punches, but just standing over him like a beaten man, and that just wastes the time on until finally we get maybe the last F5, or maybe, just maybe, Lesnar's going to make Goldberg tap. Can you imagine? He has not won with the Kimura lock for a very, very long time. And what Goldberg's done for him, I think this would be another reward in Lesnar's choices. He's like, oh no, I want to make you tap. No, you're tapping. You're tapping tonight. Because yeah, he broke Triple H arms twice in 2012. He beat Triple H via the Kimura Lock in the main event of SummerSlam 2012, and he has not won a match with that move since, as far as I know. He's used it a few times, but not really lately. I think that move has lost its course, but if you want to bring it back tonight, I really wouldn't mind it. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, those are my WrestleMania 33 predictions. Will it be better than last year? If you are saying no, please exit the room and think about your life. No, I'm kidding. But it really should be, right? This should be a really great show. Shout out to all my peeps watching, including Willpower and the What Culture staff. I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going to be coming out of that. Who will be named Plumpy? I don't know. We're going to find out. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Always and forever. And thank you again for the wonderful support. I really, really appreciate it. Signing off. Keep it real.